Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of PA, Phonics, and Fun. I am your host, Miss Keisha, and this is your teacher, Miss Casey. Before we get started, you will need to grab some objects that you can move around, something like buttons or beams. You will also need pencil and paper. Have fun!
Hey boys and girls, okay, to get started today, we're going to do some phoneme substitution. So we're going to substitute some sounds. So if you have the word black, say the word black. Okay, now if I take the ah out of black and I replace it with ah, what does my word become? Right, my word becomes block. Very good. Now think about the word crash. Say the word crash. Okay, now take the ah out of crash and replace it with what does your word become? Awesome job, crush. Okay, think about the word slid. Slid. Say the word slid. Okay, now replace the I with eh. What does your word become? I heard you, sled. Great job. Okay, one more. Think about the word click. Say the word click. Okay, now replace the I in click with ah. What does your word become? Great job, clock. Awesome job, boys and girls. Okay, so now I want you to think about the S sound. Say the S sound. S. Great job. Now I'm going to say some words and I want you to listen with your ears. And if you hear the S sound in those words, you're going to give me a thumbs up. If you don't hear the S sound, thumbs down, okay? So the first word is fast. Fast. Do you hear the S in fast? Great job. I hear the S in fast. Think about this word and say this word to yourself. Cat. Cat. Do you hear the S in cat? I don't hear it. Okay, now this word, say this word, step. Step. Do you hear the S in step? Awesome, I hear it. I hear it at the beginning of that word. Okay, say this word, truck. Truck. Do you hear the S in truck? I don't hear the S in truck. Okay, one more word. Say the word spill. Spill. Do you hear the S in spill? I do. I hear it at the beginning. Great job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Okay, so now we're going to review our S blends, okay? So look at this table and see the S blend here, the SN. What sound does SN make? Sn, sn. Great job. What about ST? St, st. Great. SP. Sp, sp. Awesome. Now I'm going to point and I want you to say them by yourself. St, sn, sp. Great job. Okay, so now we're going to read some words and we're going to sort them by the right blend. So we have this word here, S-P-E-C-K. Let's sound out this word together. S-P-E-K. We only make one K at the end because C and K work together. S-P-E-K. Spec. What is my word? Spec. Where do we need to put this word? Under S-P. Now let's read this word. M-U-S-T. M-U-S-T. Must. Where do I need to put must? Under S-T. Okay, let's look at this word. Now let's sound it out. St-a-n. Stan. Where does this word need to go? Right here under ST. Okay, now let's read this word. Sp-I-n. spin. Where is my blend? At the beginning, SP. So we're going to put the card here. Okay, so now these I'm going to let you read on your own and then we'll sort them. Look at this word. Say each sound and then blend them together. Did you say step? Great job. Step. Where is our blend? Our blend is at the beginning with ST. So we're going to put it right here under our ST blends. Okay, now we have this word. Remember, CK together, work together, and they make one K sound. Snack. Very good. Where is my blend in this word? At the beginning with SN. So we're going to move it over here. What about this word? Did you say last? Great job. Last. Now where is my blend? It's at the end and it goes right here under ST. Okay? One more. Remember, our L's work together and say ooh. Spiel. Great job. Where is my blend in spiel? It's at the beginning with SP. So we're going to move it here. Very good job, boys and girls. Let's move these out of the way. Okay. So now we're going to sound out some words. We're going to count our sounds and move our cars for every sound we hear. Then we'll change our sounds to a letter that represents those sounds, okay? So the first one, I'm going to do it for you, and we're going to do the word sped. Sped. So think about the word sped and count your sounds. S-P-E-D. Sped. So then I'm going to change my sounds to letters, and I'm going to write S, P, E, E, D, D. So I have the word sped. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, now I'm going to do the word snack. Snack. S-N-A-C. Snack. S-N-A-C. Ready? S, S, N, N, A, A, K. Those two letters go together in the box because they represent the K sound together. Okay, so now we're going to do some together. Now I want you to think about the word small. Small. Count your sounds in small. S, M, A, O. Small. Ready? S, M, A, O. Small. Ready? S, M, A, O. Remember, our two L's work together and go in the same box. Okay, now let's do the word spiel. Spiel. S-P-I-O. Spiel. S-P-I-O. Okay? S, S, P, I, and O is our double L's again. Great job. Okay, so now I'm going to give you one. Get your paper and pencil out, and you're going to do these by yourself. Then we'll check it, okay? So I want you to think about the word must. Must. Remember to count your sounds in must, and then count your sounds, and then write your letters that represent your sounds, okay? So must. Okay, did you say s, t? 4 sounds. Now think about your letters that represent your sounds. Okay, you ready? S, t. Did you write M-U-S-T for must? Awesome job. Okay, so now I want you to think about the word spin. Spin. Think about the word spin. Count your sounds. Count the sounds you hear in spin. Ready? S, p, I, n. Did you count 4 sounds in spin? Great job. Now write your letters that represent your sounds. Ready? Did you write S, P, I, N for spin? Great job. Okay, now I want you to think about the word stan. Stan. Remember, that's somebody's name. Think about the word stan and count your sounds. Okay, did you think about N for stan? Great job. Now write your letters on your board or on your paper that represent the sounds in stan. Remember, that's somebody's name, so what do we need to do with that first letter? Okay, did you write Stan? Great job, Stan. Okay, now think about the word step. Step. Think about the word step. Count your sounds in step. Okay, did you count step? Step. Great job. Now write your letters that represent your sounds for step. Okay, did you write S-T-E-P for step? Great job. Okay, so now I want you to think about the word just. Just. Think about the word just. Count your sounds. Ready? Ch, st. Did you count 4 sounds? Great. Now write your letters, that represent your sounds on your paper for just. Okay. Did you write J-U-S-T for just? Awesome. Y'all did a great job sounding out our words today. Okay, so now get your paper and pencil. Make sure you have a clean spot on your paper and pencil, with your paper and pencil, okay? So that you can write some sentences that I tell you, okay? So the first sentence we're gonna write is, Stan sees a speck of dust. Okay, think about that. Stan sees a speck of dust. How many words are you going to write? 6 words. Write your words. Remember, 6 words. What goes at the beginning of our sentence? Write an uppercase letter. What do we need to make sure we have at the end? An end mark. Stan sees a speck of dust. Okay, are you ready to check? Stan sees a speck of dust. Stan sees a speck of dust. Did you get it right? Make sure your paper looks just like mine. Stan sees a speck of dust. Where did we have blends in the sentence? I see one here, Stan. I see one here, S-blend, and I see one more at the end of dust. Stan sees a speck of dust. Awesome job. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you another sentence. Ready? Stan must step up. Stan must step up. Stan must step up. How many words this time? 4 words. Remember, beginning of the sentence, what do you need? An uppercase letter. And at the end of our sentence, we need an end mark. Stan must step up. Okay, ready? Stan must step up. 4 words, Stan must step up. I see blends, S-blends, in 3 of our words. I see it in Stan, I see it in must, and I see it in step. Did you get your sentences correct today? Awesome. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Okay, so now we're going to do some reading. First, I want to look at our passage, Stan and Spot. And in our passage, I want us to find the S-blends, okay? So in this first line here, where do you see an S-blend? I see one there too. Do you see any more on that first line? I don't see any more on the first line. What about this second line? I see 2. Ooh, wait, no. I see 3. There's one here in Spot, and right there. Okay, what about this line? Right, Smell has one. I see another one. And Dust has one. What about this line right here? I see a lot on that line. Every word on that line has an S-blend. Awesome. Do you see any blends that we may have missed at the beginning? Do you see it? I do. I see one right here in this word, just. Great job. What about this line? There's one here, here, and here. What about this line right here? I see one there, and I see one there. What about this line? There's one right there in Dust, one here in Smell, and one there in Spot. What about these last 2 lines? Let's do those together. There's one here, there's one here, here, and there's one at the end in Snack. Okay, so now that we've found all of our S-blends, oh, we didn't do the title, boys and girls. Let's do this one here, there, and there. Okay, so now that we have all of our S-blends, are we sure we have them all? Let's look real closely and make sure. Did we miss any? I don't think so. Okay, so now that we have all of our S-blends, let's go back and read the words that have our S-blends. What is this word? Stan, Spot, Stan, Spot, Spot, Smell, Dust, Smell, Just, Small, Speck, Dust, Spins, Dust, Spins, Fast, Dust, Snack, Spot, Smell, Dust, Snack, Steal, Stan, and Snack. Now let's read the whole passage, okay? Stan and Spot. Stan has a pet. His pet is Spot. Spot can smell dust. He can smell just a small speck. Dust spins. Dust spins fast. Dust gets in the snack. Spot can smell the dust in the snack. Steal. Stan eats the snack. Yuck! Okay, now I want you to read it by yourself. Okay, I'm going to point and I want you to read. Great job, boys and girls. You did an amazing job reading your text that had those Sblends in it. You did a great job today.
Boys and girls, you were simply amazing today with your Sblends. All rights and credits belong to the West Virginia Department of Education. We would like to publicly thank them for sharing these valuable resource material. Thank you, boys and girls, again, and bye-bye.